February. Yeah, February. 29 days of living frozen, with the sniffles and the sore throats and the aches and the pains and the stiffness. And this, of course, being a leap year, of which takes place every 4 years. Leap years being interesting in their own right, if we stretch them out long enough, because man always plays with time and the calendar of which he has no business. 750 years from now, this February would be a summer. I've only met a few people with birthdays on leap year. Tell you the truth, they all seemed rather mature for their age. I was listening to the BBC this morning, and my ears were discussing with my brain the island of Atlantis and Plato and the Egyptians and the priests and the pillars of Hercules and the straits of Gibraltar and the splendid evil paradise, wicked in its own way, swallowed up by an earthquake or a tsunami and brought to the bottom of the ocean, Atlantis, where they once dwelled. Now, if anybody tells you that you got to work 365 days in 2004 in order to succeed, they don't necessarily have your best interest in mind, because it's just a toxic hustle culture. Truth is, you need to work 366 days because it's a leap year. And I know when I was in business, my friends and sponsors and advisors would always tell me, you got to take Sunday mornings off. And I'd say, I don't want to take Sunday mornings off. I want to work 16 and 20 hours a day because the moolah is rolling in. And when the moolah is rolling in, you got to grab that golden ring on the merry-go-round of your life, because you never know when it's going to come around again. But then again, I never heard a person on their deathbed complain or state that they had wished they had worked more and pleasured less. Deep beneath the ocean blue lies a city lost from time, where legends say the people grew in a world so sublime. They called it Atlantis, a paradise of wealth. It all came crashing down in a twist of fate and stealth. Down under in the depths below, Atlantis, where the waters flow, once they dwelled in grandeur and grace, but now it's just a distant trace. 9,000 years have come and gone from Plato, but the story remains of the land that was thought to be strong, that is, 9,000 years before Plato's noble dream of a land that was thought to be everything. But it ended in its great pains, Plato's words, Egyptian priests, and tales of noble lies, beyond the Hercules pillars and lies and truth we can't deny. Down under the depths below Atlantis, where the waters flow low, once dwelled a grandeur of grace, but now it's just a silly trace, maybe even a disgrace when it comes to tales of truth and lies. In the straits of Gibraltar the kingdom did reside, rich in splendor and in wonder, but wickedness did hide. The earthquake shook the ground and the ocean took its toll. Swallowed up by the waves, Atlantis lost its soul. Down under the depths below Atlantis, where the waters flow, once they dwelled in grandeur and grace, but now it's just a total disgrace. So let us remember the city that once dwelled in a world so full of wonder, but now forever quelled down under in the depths below Atlantis, where the waters flowed. What's worse than a box full of snakes? A box that was supposed to be full of snakes. Someone stole my generator one time, and I couldn't do anything about it. And I felt so powerless. And then I found out it was just a friend that had borrowed it. An old steak. I wouldn't mind having a steak. Oh, yeah, grass-fed, a big porterhouse or a T-bone. Oh, yeah. An old snake is feeling his age. Doc, I need something for my eyes. I can't see well these days. And the doc fixes him up with a pair of glasses and tells him to return in a couple weeks. The snake comes back in 2 weeks and tells the doctor, Doc, I'm very depressed. And the doc says, what's the problem? Didn't these glasses help you? And the snake says to the doctor, doctor, the glasses are fine. I just discovered I've been living with a water hose the past 2 years. I suppose you'd have to be an old man to realize that. Sisyphus, not syphilis. Sisyphus, not syphilis. Least favorite band, the Rolling Stones. Slip of the tongue, a Freudian slip. Let's get on with the shoe, do.